Swamp horror movies worth checking out. Swamps have always been creepy places in horror. They are dark, isolated, full of danger, and sometimes things living there are far worse than just snakes. Today, we're talking about 3 horror movies where the swamp itself becomes a nightmare. Blackwater 2007. Nature doesn't need monsters to be scary. Blackwater is one of those horror films that proves you don't need ghosts or monsters to terrify people. Nature is scary enough. Inspired by true events, the movie follows a small group of people on a relaxing boat trip through the Australian mangrove swamps until they're attacked by a massive saltwater crocodile. Trapped in the trees, surrounded by endless water, low on hope, and being hunted. There's no over-the-top Hollywood action here, just raw survival against a real predator in its natural habitat. Why you should watch? Intense, realistic survival horror. Minimal effects, maximum realism. If you hate deep water and things lurking underneath, this movie will get you. Hatchet 2006. Classic slasher chaos in the swamp. Now this one is different. If you love old school slashers but want it set in a creepy swamp, Hatchet is exactly that. The story takes place in the haunted swamps of New Orleans, where tourists on a boat tour accidentally enter the hunting ground of Victor Crowley, a deformed, monstrous killer with an axe to grind, literally. Hatchet doesn't hold back. It's brutal, gory, and unashamedly fun for slasher fans. Victor Crowley, the monster, became a swamp horror legend for a reason. Why you should watch? Classic slasher, but in a swamp. Insane kills and practical effects. The monster killer is pure nightmare fuel. Moloch 2022. Swamp folk horror done right. Moloch brings a different vibe. Slow, mysterious, and heavily atmospheric. Set in the remote peat bog swamps of the Netherlands, the story follows a family who starts noticing strange things happening near their home. Unexplained deaths, ancient legends, and rituals connected to something far older and darker buried deep beneath the swamp. This one leans more into folk horror, where the swamp feels ancient, cursed, and alive with secrets. Why you should watch? Creepy, haunting atmosphere. Folk horror mixed with swamp terror. Feels like an ancient curse rising from the mud. Final thoughts. The swamp is no place to feel safe. Whether it's nature itself, brutal killers, or ancient horror, swamp horror has a special way of making you feel completely trapped and helpless. These movies prove one thing. If you find yourself lost in the swamp, you better hope it's just the mosquitoes coming after you. So, the next time you go into a swamp, it won't be Shrek that will get you. Bye bye.